Hi everybody, thank you for stopping in my channel. I hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's Day, whether it was with somebody or by yourself, or you spending it with friends. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. And just a note out here, one day does not make up for 364 more days in a year of how much you should express your love for a person in your life, whether it's family, whether it's friends, or whether it's significant other, or whether it's, especially your children. Valentine's Day is not only for your significant other, but for your children, and those that do have children. So, I just want to throw that out there. Today we're going to talk about being single in 2017, or just being single in general. There are three stages when when it comes to being single. I call it the three stages of singleness. And the first stage is, I'm going to let you know the stages, and I'm going to go ahead and get in there in more detail. The first stage is the single reset. The single reset is when that person has been single for 6 months or less. We have the single ready to mingle. That person has been single 7 months to a year. And we have the single longevities. And the single longevities stage, the persons have been single for 1 year or longer. So let's go back to the single reset. Let's go back to the single reset. And in the single reset stage, that person is starting over. Just get in a relationship, or just got, realize that they've been single for a while, but in their mind, they've been in a relationship and it just dawned on them that they've been single. Starting over, with a person, or ending a relationship, taking time out, in this stage, you just ended a relationship. You should take time out to critique yourself. You can't really change the other person. You can't say, oh, he did this to me, so that's why I'm this way. Or, if it wasn't for that person, I wouldn't be this way. You can't bring that along. So that's why I call that the single reset, because you have to erase everything that you thought you knew about yourself and start over, because something didn't work. Everybody want to be this picture perfect person, but in reality, we all have flaws. Now, whether we want to admit to them, that's a different story. But in this stage, my advice to people is that been single for 6 months or less is take time out to critique yourself. Find out your flaws. Find out what you did different in a relationship, that in your next relationship that you would do differently. Find out, what ended the relationship, what made the relationship change. Hold on, my computer went time out. Okay. Find out, what made the relationship, change, or how you could have done things differently. And in this stage, you need to find out who you are. Sometimes being in a relationship, you forget, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you, the food that you like to eat. And it was, this is going on such a, but it was a book. No, it was a movie. It was a movie about a woman that every time she met somebody different, met somebody new, she changed who she are. She changed who she was. They like Italian food, she like Italian food. They like Chinese food, she like Chinese food. And until she realized she don't know who she is, on the inside. She don't really know if she really like Italian food, or if she even likes to cook. So I in this stage, I want people to realize, find out who you are, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what you good at, what you're not good at. Because if you find out what you're not good at, Maybe you can find somebody that's good at that and y'all can kind of balance it out, next time you want to be in a relationship. So now we're going to talk about single, ready to mingle. These are my fun single women and men. Okay? That's, as I said before, they've been single for 7 months or up to a year. These persons are ready to meet new people. They're ready to get out there in the world, have fun, ready to meet friends. And this is another thing I want to say. When you're single and you meet people, you're not meeting them to date them. You're meeting friends. And once you realize what a friend is, then that probably will help you too when it comes to your single or choosing who you're ready to date. Being friends and dating, these are two separate pools, and you can't mix the two, because if you mix the two, somebody's going to be hurt. Either you or the other person. Either way, somebody's going to be hurt. My single ready to mingle, they're ready to have fun. I suggest that people that's in this stage learn other interests, other things that you wouldn't go out and do. That's what friends come in. Try to take you out your comfort zone. Since you out there mingling, try to do things that you wouldn't do, because you can find out a lot about yourself. My single longevities. These are the persons that's been single for a year or longer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 15 years. Now, the reason why you've been single for a long time is because your past relationship really took a big toll on you. And you're still in that healing process. If you're still in that healing process, take your time. Talk to people, consult with other people to try to help you overcome whatever's holding you back. Because sometimes what you feel was holding you back is really not it. You're really holding yourself back, because in your mind you want to think that it's something else, but really it's not. So take that time to heal. Talk to somebody. If you don't want to talk to friends, if you don't want to talk to family, you just want to talk to a stranger, it's blogs all over the internet. Email me. Write down in the comment section something. You try to help yourself heal and speed that healing process up, especially if you're a person of love. People of love, they want to be loved, they want to be surrounded by love. That gets them up in the morning, that feeds their soul. So don't try to block your blessing or block anything, because honestly you're not ready to forgive. So try to speed up that process. Or you're just too picky. He's short, he fat, he bright, he too bright, he this, he that, he only got 1 degree. He don't make 6 figures, he only make 4. He stay in an apartment. I want a house. He got too many kids, or he ain't got no kids. Maybe you too picky. I'm not saying to lower your standards. By any means, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is try to equal out what you bring in. If you know you only bringing in 4, let's not try to put somebody or make somebody feel bad because they bring in 4 and you really want them to bring in 6. Or you want a house but they stay in an apartment. You gotta compromise somewhere. And a lot of times a lot of people have been single for a long time because they're picky. Sometimes you gotta change some things around. I was always taught, in my experience, you're not going to get the whole package. You might get some, but the other stuff, you're gonna have to work it out. You're gonna have to work with it. If you want him to bring in 6 figures, but he only bringing in 4, you need to build a roadmap to try to get him to that 4. Try to get him to that 6. If you want to be sitting pretty and don't want to work or don't want to do nothing, you want him to bring in all the bread, find a man that likes to work and don't mind. But y'all need to set yourself up to where you could be at home with the kids or by yourself while he go out there and work and still be okay. Y'all have to work some things out, and that goes with communication. Or you just this independent, strong, I don't need a man type person, or I don't need a woman for nothing type person. I can do bad by myself. I don't need nobody. I got my own money. I got my own house. I got my own car. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means, man? Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. Because it's nothing like having your own and saying it's mine. I know the feeling. But sometimes you can let that independency get to your head and run that man off or run that woman off. Because, to be honest, everybody needs to feel like they could depend on somebody. Or that person needs them in a little sense. Nobody wants somebody to have their own and say, I don't need you. You know, what I'm here for. Everybody needs somebody. So don't try to belittle somebody because you make more money than them, or you do more things than them, or your job is better than them, or your job better than theirs. Let's not do that. Let's throw that out the window, because maybe that's the reason why you've been single for a long time. So